Devon Archer is going to testify on Monday. They have now set the exact date. It's a transcribed interview. He is expected to testify, as my good friend Miranda Devine reported yesterday. Devon Archer has told lots of friends I've talked to, that Joe Biden got on the phone about a dozen times to Hunter to engage Hunter Biden's business partners. The most important time, December of 2015. That's when Hunter Biden it was in the board meeting with Burisma, and Joe Biden was about to go to Ukraine, where he famously fired or forced the firing of the Ukraine prosecutor Viktor Shokin, who just happened to be investigating Hunter Biden's company and actually making angry Hunter Biden's boss, the oligarch named Zlochevsky. So this episode fits not only the timeline of things we know, it also fits the bribery scheme that is laid out in the FD 1023. This is the sort of behavior that the FBI informant said Zlochevsky bragged about in the conversation. Now we have maybe a fact witness who saw part of it play out with Hunter Biden calling his dad getting on the phone, trying to soothe things over with Burisma. Now, let's keep in mind, this is a very important storyline Democrats have force-fed us for the last 4 years, and that is when Joe Biden fired Viktor Shokin, the Ukraine attorney general, for lack of a better word, he did so because he was carrying out U.S. policy. We're going to make public later this week documents that show the task force that was advising Vice President Biden as of October was not recommending that Viktor Shokin be fired and was not recommending that the $1 billion be withheld. Something happened after its last meeting that changed the language and the plan. That's around the time that allegedly the bribery scheme is being carried out. So let's keep an eye on that. We're going to make those documents public later this week.
Wow, that's
incredible. You know, and meanwhile, Donald Trump was impeached for that perfect phone call. Remember that?
Right. And that perfect phone call, you were in the middle of reporting about all of that. Isn't it remarkable? Because I saw Roger Stone tweeting a few days ago saying, so basically, you know, Trump was impeached for saying exactly what was true, that there was all this corruption and bribes, as Karen alludes to, by the Bidens. What's your final thoughts, sir?
Listen, everything that we saw in 2019 and 2020 was a mirage, right? The Hunter Biden laptop was not disinformation. Joe Biden's family did get China money. Joe Biden did meet with Hunter Biden's things. Hunter Biden did do things wrong. Those are all things we were told were conspiracy theories. They were all true. And you have to ask yourself, if the United States government and Joe Biden supporters and Democrats and their media allies crafted such a false story, what else were they hiding? Maybe the allegations in the 1023 were the ultimate thing they were trying to keep under the rug. We'll see in the next few weeks. We're going to learn a lot. Devon Archer is a big part of the learning process, the fact pattern process. The new documents I'm going to put out from the State Department will also, I think, enlighten the American people. The story we were given was not a true and honest story.